It's almost Talladega time, and what better way to celebrate with a brand new Diecast review. I am watching the truck race right now. Well, it's ended, but Mike Wallace ended up winning that. It was a big shootout to the end of the race. Ron Hornaday pushed Mike Wallace to the win. James Busher and Ricky Carmichael were making a run, but just couldn't get the win. But it's good to see Mike Wallace back in victory lane after years and years of taking defeat. But back to the review. This review will be on Denny Hamlin's 2011 FedEx Ground Toyota. And this isn't my favorite of Denny's four main FedEx games, but it is very nice. Definitely not my least favorite. And so, as you can see, a sort of dull. It's not. I wouldn't say dull, but it's just not really fitting the colorful sort of nature of the car you got here. So the sticker is typical thing, just giving all the info on the car. Let's get the right light. And there you go. So let's take this bad boy out of the box. It's a green car, and it's sponsored by a green soda. The brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Mountain Dew Game Fuel with a charge of tropical flavor. So let's take this baby out of the box. Alright, here it is. So you can see it's a, well, I shouldn't say brand new scheme because he's been running the whole season with this scheme. But it's definitely a step up from last year. He used the same scheme from 2008 through 2010. So it's glad to see a change on the number 11 car for FedEx. And I must say the Toyotas look very, very stupid on this generic body, but the scheme really saves it for me. So let's take a little 360 tour. As you can see, you got the FedEx Ground with the Toyota Camry. And to the colors of the Hulk, you got green and blue. 11, FedEx Ground, a bunch of contigs down there. FedEx.com. And there's your short 360 tour. So obviously you saw FedEx, it's on the hood, on the sides, FedEx.com on the back, and you got it on the trunk. And so the paint scheme is basically a flash of light. You got a flash of exploding light right here, and it's gradient to green to purplish blue, sort of a midnight blue. And this midnight blue just flashes all the way to about the end of the side. You can sort of see, with this glare, you can sort of see where it ends. Right under the taillight. There you go, you can see where it ends. Right, let's see, there, about there. It's on the camera focus. Alright, so what else could I say about this car? Side numbers are white. Let's let it focus. Okay, it's an autofocus, so let's just do it by itself. It's outlined in, I think it's black or blue, and it's outlined in green. Oh, yeah, it is blue. So it's, the top number is green, outlined in blue and white. And one thing I don't like about this car is the spoiler. On the front it's green, and on the back it's black. I actually did an experiment when I was painting a template. Well, I think I did. But, well, I don't know. I didn't do an experiment. What am I thinking? But I kind of imagined how this would look with the back was green, and it didn't look too good. So the spoiler, well, I don't like it either way. I bet if the whole thing was black, it'd look stupid. So I guess the spoiler is just to throw off any which color you make it. If you have this green on the front and the black on the back, the whole thing is green, it looks stupid. This looks okay. But, and if the whole thing was black, then that would probably look stupid. So, yep, that's, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I already showed you the paint scheme. So, what else could I say? It rolls good. But, you know, as I said, I don't really like the generic body. Hopefully, Lionel will get rid of those next year and actually work on a mold. They have nationwide molds, so I think they can do cut molds. And, you know, Hamlin hasn't really done too well this season. Of course, he's got that one win at Michigan, and he made the chase, but he's 12th in the points. And after the past couple seasons and how well Hamlin did, you know, I mean, in all of his seasons of racing, except maybe 2007. 2007 wasn't as good, but well, it was okay. He got a couple wins, but, you know, this season's just been a nightmare for Hamlin. He's just hasn't had the luck he had. I think he's lucky he even made the chase this year. But what are you going to do? And he slipped off the radar of my favorite drivers. I was going crazy over him earlier in the year, like, oh, Hamlin's awesome, I love him, but, you know, I've sort of lost interest in him. He just hasn't done much this year, so he slipped off my radar a bit. So, it's glad to see it. I'm glad to see a change on the FedEx car, and it's not a bad scheme. Well, I said it before, it's not my least favorite, but I don't know. Maybe it is my least favorite. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I just like the other schemes better. So, I do have the FedEx Express. If you want me to do a review on that, just let me know. I don't have the Freighter Office. I'm not. I want to get the Print Big, Save Big, because that looks pretty cool. But the rating I'm going to give this car is 7.5 out of 10. It's okay. Just green and purple aren't a good mix, now that I look deeper into it. But, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I got a whole shelf of cars over there, and if you want me to review any of them, just give me a shout out. And I'm Tony Stewart, Rock Sports Team, and I approve this message.